Hello, and welcome to Speaking to Professors, a comprehensive guide. My name is Professor Pulitzer, and I'm somewhat of a professor professional. I know the ins and outs of professors better than anybody. By the end of this guide, I hope you have the necessary tools and confidence required to speak to your professor. Shall we begin? Before you even dream of having a conversation with your professor, there's some prep work that must be completed. Eventually, you have 3 options. If you have a quick question, after class might be your best bet.
Professor Plum, do you have a minute?
Why, of course.
Okay, great. You spent a lot of time today talking about Colonel Mustard and the lead pipe. I was wondering if it's fair to assume that the crime occurred in the ballroom?
Excellent question. But I believe you've jumped to conclusions. I suggest rereading the text, chapter 4, and reconsidering the motives of Miss Scarlet.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Professor. Have a great weekend.
If your question is longer or you wish to inquire about a specific grade, you should probably consider attending the professor's office hours. You can find these on the course outline or syllabus. If you cannot make the professor's regular office hours, you can send him an email to book a different time to meet.
Hello, Professor Stewart. I have a couple questions regarding the essay that you assigned. I have decided on a topic, but I'm having trouble locating the academic sources and I'm feeling kind of stuck. I can't make your office hours this week, so I was wondering if there was another time that we could get together and talk about the assignment.
Don't forget to put the course name and your section number in the subject bar, and end with your full name and student number. That way, the professor will be able to tell who you are.
Thanks in advance. James Bond. V007.
Once you've secured a meeting with your professor, prepare what you're going to say, and get to the point. They haven't got all day.
Okay. Unique New York. Okay. Hello, Professor. I'm here to meet with you today Hello, Professor. I'm here today to meet with you to discuss...
Gear down, Big Rig. Just jotting down some of the general ideas you'd like to cover in the meeting should suffice. This will give some guidance to the conversation, help keep things moving. Always take a careful approach to a conversation with your professor. Never lead with questions about grades or how to get an A+. Otherwise...
Hey bro, you gave me a B on that last paper. You know I'm a straight A student, right? I had my sister read that. She said it was at least an A+.
Guards.
How's that for an A+, punk?
Instead, you should begin by asking the professor their reasoning behind your grades, and then you can inquire as to how you can improve your work. The professor will always be more receptive to a student who wishes to learn, as opposed to a student who only wants an A.
Hello, Professor. I noticed that you gave me a B on the last assignment, and I was just wondering if we could maybe go over it. You could explain your reasoning, and then we can talk about how I can improve my work for the next assignment.
Absolutely. Would you like some milk and cookies before we begin?
See? Far more receptive. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's that your professors, well, they're just people. Sometimes rather odd people who have dedicated their entire life to research in one seemingly boring topic, but nonetheless they are people. If you treat them with respect and approach them with a sense of diplomacy and politeness, they'll always be willing to help you out. So get out there and speak to your professors.
Achieving student success is not easy. With students learning on ground and online, and competing demands for their time and attention, how do you provide them with flexible access to academic support? With online academic tutoring from Smart Thinking, students have 24/7 access to expert tutors in a wide variety of disciplines. The online student that doesn't take classes on campus, the academically independent student that prefers to study on their own and only has occasional questions, the working student that can't make it to campus, the student that feels more comfortable asking for help online can all get the help they need when they need it. As current and former educators and professionals, our tutors average 9 years of teaching or tutoring experience. 90% have master's degrees or PhDs in their fields. Tutors use a pedagogical method tailored to individual student needs to help, encourage, and involve them in understanding the subject matter. Our tutors do not give answers, and they do not rewrite or edit papers.
Are you ready to get your future started? The Johnston Community College Career Services Center is here to help. Our Career Services Center staff can provide you with the tools to develop job search skills you need to find employment opportunities that are right for you. Our Career Services Center can assist you with writing resumes and cover letters, developing interview skills and perform mock interviews, career exploration, counseling and planning, networking and job strategies, job placement services, work-based learning, and internships. The Johnston Community College Career Center hours of operation are Monday through Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. At Johnston Community College, your success is our goal.